Santi with my team members Nagalashmi, Pravasti, Rishika and Nityasri to tell about drug addiction in the present society. Nagalashmi and Pravasti is present. Nagalashmi and Pravasti is here to present the slides. Rishika is here to present the operator. Nityasri is here to deliver the vote of stamps. Let's get started. Good morning to everyone. First of all, I wish good morning to ma'am, respected my dear friends and everyone. My name is Nagalashmi. I am here to explain about the introduction to drug addiction. First, drug addiction is a chronic disease that affects the brain and behavior. First of all, when we going into the topic, first we should know about the chronic disease. The chronic disease is nothing but the long-term disease which can't be cured in short-term period. It may take a lifespan, or maybe some people may die with that chronic disease. Including the chronic disease, the drug addiction is one of the chronic disease. And that not only affects on the brain, means indirectly the drug addiction it affects on the coordinate system, means nervous system, central system, and not only central system and nervous system, but also it affects on the behavior, on our behavior, how we present, what is your attitude, what our character depends. All these factors the drug addiction is impacting. And coming to the, despite of harmful consequences we are facing, that it may be, first, once we take the drug addiction, we never come back and we cannot overcome the drug addiction because it's a harmful. And understanding the drug addiction, we think that drug addiction is a completely person to one person, but it's not an individual impact, not only one person facing the challenge, but overall the society is facing the drug addiction problem. Coming to the types of drugs involved, the drugs are categorized into several classes, including inhalants, stimulants, depressants, opiates, and mainly cause of injections, creams, tinctures, ointments. Coming to the stimulants is nothing but it's a class, one of the class of drugs, and that speed up the metabolism of transmission of message from brain to body and body to brain. The speed up the metabolism of transmission of messages. And coming to the depressants is nothing but completely opposite to the stimulants. It speed up the metabolic activities, and whereas depressants reduce the metabolic activities, it slow down all the metabolic activities. Coming to the opiates is nothing but a alkaloid family. Alkaloid family, we know that the plants around us, there are many plants. The plants also secrete some harmful chemicals in the presence of secondary metabolites. In that, the alkaloids is one of the major secondary metabolite, that is nothing but opioids. Opioids is a type of painkillers. When we use the painkiller, we use the painkillers for relief. Opioids are used to seem like that, but they are completely adverse. The opioids that are, when we move to the topic of drug addiction, we know that drug addiction means attracting to that completely drug. Means opiates are the main cause of addiction. It's a chemical present in the compound. That chemical is nothing but opiates. It comes under the alkaloid family. And coming to the drug effects. Drug effects is nothing but, we discussed that it completely affects on brain and completely nervous system. Physical effects and psychological effects. There are many drugs and which are components of many chemicals there are so many around us. Signs and symptoms. For every disease and for everything there is signs and symptoms. What the disease cause. For that the symptoms of drug addiction are behavior changes. When we first of all recalling to the back. When the before using the drug addiction, our behavior is completely changed, and after taking the drugs, our behavior completely changed. With that, with that sign we can tell that we are we are consume the drug. And coming to the physical symptoms. Physical symptoms nothing but appetite. Appetite means increasing of hungerness. We feel more hungry without with eating also we feel more hungry. And sleep disturbance. Sleep disturbance is nothing but when we sleep we had means when we slept all the metabolic activities comes into the zero. But when we take the drugs all the metabolic activities acts on, but it's not in our present, it's absent in the mind. And poor hygiene. First, overall that we already discussed that effects of brain. Brain means completely that coordinate system. Brain controls all the coordinate system, not only the particular thing. Poor hygiene. Each and every cell, when we consume the drugs, each and every cell consists of a chemical compound, which are still body is weak. Because of that, we can't make a hygiene or immunized. Physical, psychological changes. Psychological changes involves anxiety. Anxiety is nothing but feeling fear. And depression. We completely undergoes under the depression. And mood swings. First, coming to the mood swings, we should know about the mood swings. Mood swings is nothing but changing of the emotions. After taking the drugs, we can't predict the person, whether he is happy, whether he is sad, or whether he is suffering with a problem or not. We can't predict. Causes of drug addiction. The causes of drug addiction is many in surroundings. Coming to the genetic, we may feel that these youth, the youth is thinking that the drug addiction will only overtake us up to our generation, but it's completely wrong. Drug addiction may affect on future generations also. We may face that challenge of drug addiction, and our future will also be faces the drug addiction. Several generations it carries the genes. The genes in the genes the drug stores the ATP molecules. And coming to the environmental. Nowadays the surroundings plays a main vital role. Means the impact of surroundings, we may consume the drugs. And coming to the psychological factors, means with our friends, relatives, or completely on mental, we may take the drugs. Coming to the family, nowadays most of the cases of drug consuming of drug we see in the urban areas, mainly in the urban areas, because of there is no human relations. There is no relations and there is no nothing. They are busy in their work. With that aloneness, we can consume that drug. And stressful life. Nowadays, technology is playing a vital role in developing for the country. India is not developed country, but still is developing country. Because of that, we are improving many technologies. Nowadays, technology is a major. We know that because of that technology, we are busy in our life. Because of that, we are leading a stressful life. Because of stressful life, it triggers us to consume the drug. And coming to the impact of drugs, here is Pravasti to explain the impact of drug.
The impact of drug addiction. Drug addiction affects not only the individual but also the families and communities. Drug addiction not only hurts the person who addicted to the drugs, but also their families and the surrounding communities. This leads to the family disturbance and the breakdown of family and the community's destabilization. It is linked to increased healthcare costs, crime rates, and loss of productivity. Healthcare costs, crime rates, and loss of productivity are linked with a many number of ways. It is linked with crime rates have a significant impact on the health of the victim. It increased the demand on the health services. Next is stigmatization. Stigmatization often prevents individuals from seeking help, exacerbating the issue. Firstly, stigmatization is the act of treating someone or something unfairly by publicly disapproving of them. The stigma is a mental health issue prevalent in the society. It exacerbating the challenges faced by the affected individuals. Next, treatment options. So, what are the treatment options for the drug addiction? Successful addiction treatment often includes a combination of medication and therapy. For the drug addiction, Treatment for drug addiction for the combination of medication and therapy is needed. Example, I will give a formula. Medication plus therapy is equals to a powerful combo against the addiction. Behavioral therapies help modify attitudes and behaviors related to the substance use. Behavioral therapies transforms lives one thought, one action at a time. Support groups such as Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous provide community support. Support groups like NA and AA, Alcoholic Anonymous and Narcotic Anonymous, promoting the community support and offer hope and community. Prevention and awareness. Prevention and awareness of drug addiction is education about the risks associated with drug use is vital in prevention efforts. Education is a key role for stopping the drug abuse which is prevailing in the society. Educating for conducting a program on educating the drug abuse is a major prevention awareness. Next, early intervention strategies can mitigate the progression of addiction. Early intervention is the prevention for the drug addiction and it mitigate the progression of addiction. Community programs and support networks play a key role in fostering resilience against the drug abuse. Community programs, connecting the community-based programs and supporting the networks plays a key role in the fostering resilience and against the drug abuse. Next, differences of drug addiction. National Institute on Drug Abuse, we call it as NIDA. It understands about the drug abuse and the addiction. Next, American Psychiatric Association. It is APA. It's across the globe. It shows the diagnostic and statistical manual of mental disorders. Next, WHO, World Health Organization. It works on alcohol and drug uses across the globe. These are all the global perspective. These are all the global viewpoint.
Good morning to everyone who are present here, respected Principal Madam, Sir, and my dear fellow friends. Let us be thankful to the people who make us happy and who blossom our minds. Now, on the behalf of my team, it's my privilege to promote the vote of thanks in this occasion. It's my glad to express my gratitude and respects to the distinguishable Honorable Principal Madam. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for everyone. And the person, it's my humble thanks to the class teacher, Murli Krishna sir, who encourages us, who stood behind us for everything. Thank you, sir. Thank you for guidance and support. And lastly, I want to thank my team who work hard and who put their full efforts to present the presentation in perfect and careful manner. Thank you.
Thank you.